Hey guys, thank you for coming back and watching It's a Lifestyle. It is day 2 of my water fasting where I'm only adding apple cider vinegar to 3 bottles of the water out of the 8, and I'm also taking Centrum. If you like the video, click the like bar below. If you have any comments or questions, you can put that below as well. Hit the notification button at the top and it will notify you every time I upload a video. Remember, I have 58 more videos of this left, but I'm also going to be talking about different subjects like traveling, shopping, money, education, kids, and I'm going to do some reviews of products in different places. What I want to show you guys is the water bottles. The first one is obviously the one that I drank yesterday, and I did drink all 8. The first 6 was drank up until about 3 something. I had to actually space out the water because I had 2 more left and it was only 3 something. So I didn't drink the 7th one until about 7 something. And that's the one what I had with the Centrum. And the 8th one is what I had with apple cider vinegar. Remember, I said we'll do it at nighttime, really to repair. Like, even if you don't do the apple cider vinegar in the morning and the afternoon, make sure you get it in the night, because that's where you're doing, your body's doing a lot of repairing. With the 7th bottle, that's why I took the Centrum. There's a debate going on whether to take Centrum during the day or at night. I feel like it's best to do it during night because that's when your body is repairing itself. This is day 2. I already started 2 bottles of water. It's like 8 something on my day 2 of drinking the 2 bottles of water. I haven't started the apple cider vinegar. After I finish this video, I will do the apple cider vinegar. I'm gonna tell you some of the results that I had. I had no desire to eat. Cooking food for my grandchild. I didn't have any inclination to want to eat any food, even though I was making food for her. I did have hunger pains. I had about 2 or 4. But what I've done is every time I had hunger pains, I would grab a bottle of water. The water would suppress the hunger pains. The water that had the apple cider vinegar did better than the water that didn't have the apple cider vinegar. So the apple cider vinegar held my appetite better. Like, it was appetite suppressor. It held the fact that if I wanted to eat the hunger pains, um, it was eliminated. Not the fact that I wanted to eat, because I didn't have the desire to eat, but my stomach, I felt like hunger pains. Like, my stomach wanted to eat. Like, mentally, I can say, no, I'm not hungry, but my stomach would still say, okay, you need to eat. The water with the apple cider vinegar held better than the water that did not. Something else that I had, the mucus. I felt the mucus going down the back of my throat during the day, and at night it was constant. You just can feel the drainage coming out of my body or going down and about to be released as I urinate or defecate. But it was being released. Like, you can hear it now. I think even yesterday's video, as I was talking, I noticed that I was doing the deep swallowing. That was really mucus being released out of the back of my throat, and the water was just eliminating all of that. I had a slight headache. It wasn't long. I also had pain in my wrist. I have carpal tunnel, and last night it was excruciating, the pain. I don't know why that was happening, but it was happening on both sides of my wrist. I could say maybe because I was holding the camera yesterday, but even the one that I'm not holding, this wrist on my left, was also hurting. That lasted a while. I had pain in my back. I don't know if that's because of the constant drinking water. That wasn't long either. So the pain in my head and my back was not long, but the pain in my wrist, that was long. Usually I go to sleep around 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. Yesterday I went to sleep after 8:26 after I had my last bottle of water. And I woke up surprisingly at 6 something. Usually I get up at 9 or 9:30. I stay home and watch my grandchild. When I was at work, I would get up like 4 or 5 o'clock to go to work. But since I've been a stay-at-home grandma, I don't have to get up early. I get up when the baby gets up. So before drinking the water, I would get up between 9 and 9:30. After drinking the water, I got up this morning at 6 something, and I wasn't tired. Also, I have problems going to sleep before drinking the water. After drinking the water, I went to sleep like a baby last night. I just fell asleep, had no problem. I got up because the baby got up last night, and I also had frequent urinations, and that's to be expected because I'm drinking a lot more water. Usually, I would drink my maximum would be 4 to 5 per day, and that's when I was drinking Dasani. For some reason, with Aquafina, I'm able to drink all 8 bottles of water, and Aquafina was just by accident. Usually, I drink Dasani, but I sent my daughter to get some water, and the local grocery store did not have Dasani at the time, so she bought Aquafina. But my body's actually taking Aquafina better than it would take Dasani, and I need to figure that out. I'm gonna do a video and figure out how come my body likes Aquafina more than it likes Dasani. So that's the reason why I'm using Aquafina. So somebody like, well, why she's promoting Aquafina? It might not be the best water, but that's the one my body seems to be actually taking the water in very well. I had one bowel movement yesterday and one today. I thought with drinking more water that I would do a lot more elimination, but I'm just doing a lot of urinating, not a lot of eliminating. So we'll see what happens with that. Just looking at some of my notes because sometimes I forget. Skin felt itchy last night, and that's about it. I would recommend that even if you don't do the 90-day fast, at least do one day. And one day I felt a lot of differences, like in terms of my body sleeping, my body getting up, just you could feel the elimination of toxins just removing from your body in terms of the mucus and the frequent urination. I woke up and, like I said, I felt very refreshed. And that's just drinking the 8 bottles of water. Now, I do like to do a disclaimer as far as with the Centrum and the apple cider vinegar. Every time I took the apple cider vinegar, my stomach was a little upset, and when I took the Centrum without food, my stomach was a little upset. It's probably not the best thing to do, but I'm doing it because the Centrum, I would like to still put in the stuff that I need in my body, being that I'm not eating, the vitamins and the minerals. So that's why I'm doing the Centrum. And with apple cider vinegar, like I told you in a previous video, I have diabetes, well, borderline diabetic, and it's been bringing my numbers down. I was 4 points away from being diabetic, and once you're diabetic, it's hard to reverse the curse or reverse the issues that you're having with diabetes. So being that the apple cider vinegar is a natural remedy and it's working, I would suggest you do it. I do morning, lunch, and dinner because I'm a little aggressive and trying to get better. Some people just do it once a day. Some people just do it at night. Um, I also put it on my face, but since I'm doing the 90-day fast, I have not been putting the apple cider vinegar on my face because I want you to see the natural effects of just the water clearing my face. My complexion has been getting lighter. I've been drinking water before this 90-day fast, but like I said, I could only drink 5 to 6 without eating food and changing the brand. I'm actually able to get to my goal, which is 8 bottles a day. And my daughter and I, we have done where we poured the 8 bottles into a gallon, and it's pretty much the 8 bottles is pretty much uh, the gallon. It's a little water left over, but it's pretty much the gallon. So the other thing I had wanted to talk about is like I said, this is not my first fast I wanted to talk about. I've done a fast before over 7 years ago, but it was a 40-day fast. And I was working because my daughter asked, well, do you recommend if I'm working to do the 90-day fast? And I've done it while I was at work. Not the 90, but the 40. Like I said, this is inspired by Dr. Sebi. He did the 90-day fast because he was diabetic. I think he was nearsighted, and he was impotent. And it was recommended to him to do the 90-day fast, and everything, all those issues that he had, he didn't have anymore. So my issue is to eliminate the sugar that's in my body. I also want to clear my face. It's also for health reasons, and I want to lose weight. I have thyroid as well, which keeps my weight from 130 to 189, and I fluctuate between that weight. And I'm really supposed to be at 120 based on my height. I cannot get to 120, so hopefully um, during this fast, 90-day fast, I can get to 120. Somebody also may ask, well, why I didn't weigh myself, because I'm OCD and I will keep checking all day, every day. So to eliminate me going crazy, checking my weight all day, I did not do the weight using the scale. What I'm doing is just eyeballing the different effects that I see. I'm also going to take a picture, and at the end, I'll do a slide where you see my picture every day from the beginning of the fast to the end of the fast. I'm going to just do another look over so y'all can see, and let me know if you see any changes. And if you have anything that you think I should add to my 90-day, tomorrow we're gonna go walking. Hopefully it's warm outside. We're in Alabama and all of a sudden got so cold. I like to do a walk every day for about an hour. And if I can't go outside, I will walk inside. I won't show y'all me walking inside because y'all might think I'm crazy. But I try to get that hour a walk a day. It's best to do it after you eat your food. But since I'm not eating, I can do that anytime. But if you're going to do the hour walk, it's best to do it after you eat so you can get rid of all that stuff that you just, all the food that you put in your system. Okay, I think this is a better dress. I probably should have wore this yesterday where y'all can see, like I said, when I said I really don't have a waist, this got little pulls on this size and design. But maybe I'll go that way and you'll see my upper part is really flat. It's just that bulge at the bottom I am having an issue with, and hopefully with this 90-day fast that bulge will be eliminated. Anything that I did not put in today's video, I will put in tomorrow's video, day 3, of something I probably didn't remember to say to you all, again, if you have questions or comments, please put it down below. I would like to hear your 90-day fasting if you're doing that. Anything that you learned for Dr. Sebi that you feel like I should know. Anything about Aquafina water or Dasani, let me know about that. I will be doing the apple cider vinegar video to let you know what it is that I do put on my face to help clear my marks. And I will see you tomorrow for day 3. Remember, if you want to be notified, click the notification button. Remember, we have 58 more days to go. And I will see y'all tomorrow.